Hey folks, Blair from Nose Creek Sport Physiotherapy, where we get you moving faster and feeling better. Today's video blog topic is stage 4, what I call Super 6 dumbbell exercises. These are my favorite exercises, and this is where I try to get most of my patients to end up in their rehab program, because it really builds the strength and endurance and rounds up your shoulder to reduce any chance of future shoulder pain. So I'm going to lay down here and I'm going to show you a couple on my side. I'll show you one in the back, and then we'll go through a couple more that we have to kind of do in standing and sort of different positions. But I'll try to keep this simple. So here we go. Exercise number 1. You've probably seen a variation of this with the tubing, and if you did the recoil, this is very similar to the recoil, but now we're going back with a weight in a more protected position at your side. Okay, so this is our rotator cuff. So we're going to double up the pillow. We're going to lay on our side. We're going to kind of keep our knees bent up to protect our back. Our elbows kind of about the same height as our shoulder. Chest up, shoulders out in, and you're going to start on your belly, come up to 45 degrees off the horizontal plane, so the floor essentially, and then down slow, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, and then back up, hold, and then 1 2 3 4 5. Now you can put a rolled up towel on your elbow. That sometimes helps at the start, just to teach you to keep your elbow off your side. Don't have your elbow jammed in like that, because you'll actually cut off circulation to your supraspinatus tendon up here in the top of your shoulder girdle. So always think of having it slightly a fist width off your side is a good description. Up and then down slow, 1 2 3 4 5. This is a really humbling exercise, because you think, well, that's not bad. You do about 5 or 6 reps, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I can really feel it. Okay. And then in regards to what size weight, I usually start people at 2 pounds. For men, you can work your way up to 15 if you're young. For me right now, I'm 53 and I do 10 pounds, and that's perfect for me. I don't need to go heavier than that, and that fatigues my rotator cuff. Okay. For women, you know, it might be 10-pound maximum. Really, it depends what you can tolerate, but don't push yourself. If you're getting sore, stop is the key. But your goal is 3 sets of 10 to 15, okay? The next exercise is in the same position. We call this the pitching drill, because this is what professional pitchers do in the off season to keep their deceleration muscles strong. So you're gonna chest up, shoulders out in, just slowly come down, leading with your thumb at a 45-degree angle, and then you're gonna pull back up like that, okay? And down slow, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5. Actually touch the bed or the floor, and then pull back up, okay? Now, if you have any pain pulling back up, then you can reduce the torque by bending the elbow, okay, lifting with your deltoid, your shoulder muscle, straightening out with your triceps, the muscles in the upper back of your arm, and then down slow, 1 2 3 4 5. And then to reset, if you're having some trouble to start, just like that. And then as you get stronger and feel better, then you can just pull back up with a straight arm, okay? All right, so that's the pitching drill. The next drill is for serratus anterior, which is the forgotten muscle. So it actually attaches to the front of your shoulder blade, and then it has fingers that attach into your rib cage. So for bodybuilders, if you've ever seen somebody pose like that, you'll see someone almost like fingers wrapping around the ribs. That's your serratus anterior. It controls how your shoulder blade moves around your rib cage. How we strengthen that one with our dumbbell is we're going to lay down on our back, and we'll do my left arm here so you can see it. We're just going to lift the shoulder blade off the bed and then down. So it's up and then down, up and then down. So we do 10 up and down just like that, and then we're going to switch arms, up and down, up and down, just like that. Okay. The next drill you do is you stay in up position, so the shoulder blade has to be off the bed, and you do small circles. Getting bigger and bigger, no bigger than sort of about a 1 foot diameter, 10 one way and then 10 the other. But keep your shoulder up. And as it fatigues, what will happen is it'll just kind of drop down. And if that happens, just switch arms and then move to the other side. You're gonna do circles to the left and right 10 times, okay? And then you're gonna come back. The third drill in this position is think of a 45-degree angle, okay? Going through your shoulder, and you're just gonna go back and forth. This one you can do a slightly bigger amplitude, but most of the movement is sort of below shoulder height, just so we're not pinching. We're keeping that shoulder blade up off the bed, okay? Don't let it fall back, okay? And then we go 45 degrees the other way, back and forth in a forward position, okay? And if you fatigue and it pops down, just switch over. But ideally try to do sort of 5 this way, good, and then 5 this way in a forward position, okay? And you'll wake up muscles that you didn't know you had, all right? Super. Okay, the next 3 exercises are in standing, what we call the beer can drill. So to do that, what I'm going to do is I'll have 2 dumbbells in my hand. I might just back up so Bill can kind of see me here. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to be, if this is 0, and that's 90. I'm going to be in a 30-degree plane forward, okay? And I'm not going to lift my elbow above my shoulder. So we come up to 80 degrees elevation, thumbs up, and then thumbs down, and we're going down slowly. So it's up, hold, dump the beer can, and then down slow, okay? So it's just up, and then dump the beer can, down slow. And again, you're starting with a 2-pound weight, and you can work you up to 15 if you're young and healthy, or 10 if you're kind of middle-aged is probably appropriate, okay? So that'll really work your supraspinatus tendon, okay? And then the next one is what we call a sort of a extension, so which is a pulling back motion. Now for that one, this bed's actually a little bit high, but if I had an adjustable bed here, I'd probably lower it down a little bit more. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get into a forward position, so my back is relatively flat, and then I'm gonna protract, and I'm gonna pull, and then just pull right up, and then down slow. And drop, and then retract, and then pull up into shoulder extension, and then down slow and let it go. So up, hold for a second at hip level. Don't go way back here because that's going to torque up your shoulder and won't like it. And then back and then down slow. Okay, good. And with this one, you'll actually find you can go heavier because you're using a lot of key muscles. And that's probably the safest, best motion for a shoulder because you're working all the key muscles when you do your extension, which is your triceps, your posterior deltoid, your rotator cuff, and then all those scapular retractors around your shoulder blade. Okay, and then the sixth exercise in this little protocol is basically the Tyi drill. So for that one, I'm just going to set the dumbbell down. You can do it with a ball on your belly, with your feet on the floor, and doing it that way. Or if you have a table like this at home or a bench that's high, you can kind of do it like so. And so what you're going to do is you're going to get your chest right over the end of the bed. Okay, so nipples over the end of the bed, arms hang freely here, and then it's going to be thumbs up. You come right up to 90 degrees, and then back down. Tuck the chin. Chest up, shoulders down in, and just back and forth like that. Okay, and then we do up here. So this is the T position, this is the Y position, and then this is the I position, straight up. So you want to do 5 at each ankle. T, Y, and then I. And that will give you a really good burn through those muscles in your upper back and between your shoulder blades. So that's what we call the TYI drill, okay? All right, so that's it for the Super 6 dumbbell exercises. I hope you enjoyed that, and I know that'll give you a resource to kind of refer back to because a lot of these exercises are very technical exercises, but they really maximally work all the key muscle fibers to give you great shoulder function. So give those a try and let us know how they go. Take care. I'm Blair from Nose Creek Sport Physiotherapy, again, where we get you moving faster and feeling better. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.